folks, I cannot wait to see these creators go at it. That's right, folks. This is the Creator Clash live from the Yuengling Center. I am your host, Wade Clements from The Wade Concept. To my right, I have one of the most recognizable men to not only to this crowd here, but to you at home, Moist Critical.
I'm super excited to be here. This is probably the first time I've worn a suit since prom, and I couldn't imagine a better environment to be here, to wear this, break this bad boy out. I mainly know slap fighting, but I'm super excited to be baptized when it comes to boxing. I'm hoping to see some knockouts. We have some actual killers here today. I think it's going to be super exciting.
So am I. And someone that knows a little bit about knockouts. FaZe Sensei is here with us as well.
Who's everybody? I'm excited to see some YouTube boxing. These guys have been training hard. I've been watching them shadow box and move around, so looking to see them get it in the action in the ring and see where they land in the YouTube boxing scene. But also, thank you to the Creator Clash. They're donating some money to our Turkey Brigade. Our martial arts school gives out hundreds of Thanksgiving dinners every year, so a big thank you to the Creator Clash for that.
Folks, not only is it us three with you here tonight, but I have with me S-Fans TV, leader of the OTK gang, and also we have Chills ringside. He's usually a horror YouTuber, but tonight he will be bringing you live in-person interviews. I cannot wait to see what's next. And speaking of what's next, folks, we have 9 fights on this card for you tonight, starting with Dad versus Matt Watson, followed by Ryan McGee, also of Super Mega, versus Alex Ernst. Internet comment etiquette with Eric versus DJ Welsh. I Did a Thing versus the odds one out. Our first female content creator boxing match in the scene, Yodeling Haley versus Just a Minx. And also, folks, we have Hundar from Muscle Party versus AB of the H3 Podcast. Bram Steffen versus Michael Reeves. Aaron Hansen versus Harley of Epic Mealtime. And in your main event of the evening, iDubbbz versus Dr. Mike. That is right, folks. We are here at Creator Clash. And folks, if you didn't know, this is a charity event. And of course, we are working with associations, as you can see, the Alzheimer's Association, the American Heart Association, and the Healing Horse Therapy Center. Folks, tonight's rules, we have a 3 knockdown rule in the state of Florida. No standing eights. The bouts are 5 rounds of 2 minutes each, with the main event being 4 rounds of 3 minutes each. This is a sanctioned event by the Florida State Athletic Commission. And as you see, folks, our first fight of the night, we have 2 of your favorite creators, Matt Watson versus Dad. As you can see, tail of the tape, 26 years old, Matt Watson, 6'2", 156 pounds, out of Charleston, South Carolina. Dad, 41 years of age, height at 6 feet, weight at 58 pounds, out of town, USA. Charlie, talk to me. What are we seeing here?
Well, Matt Watson's got that crack pipe energy. He's been hitting that for years now. That shit doesn't stop. He's coming out with legitimate psychopath energy. So even though Dad might have a couple years his senior and maybe a little more weight advantage, I still think Matt Watson's got that X factor that just might be like a feral animal out there.
Crack pipe energy, there's nothing like it. Now, Sensei, Dad is actually a humanoid bot. Does his age actually affect him?
You would think so, but he looks in pretty damn good shape. I saw him warming up, and I saw him in the weigh-ins. He looks pretty shredded for his age, and I know he's a fan of boxing, so I'm excited to see what Dad does. I know he's 41, and he's got that look going on, but I'm looking forward to see how he does.
And as we see, folks, Matt Watson with a daddy tattoo.
It's looking pretty good on him, too. He's looking like a serial killer right now.
And as you can see on his left arm, he has a floppy disk. He's going to try to cut, paste, and delete Dad as he holds him in his arms. Folks, last night we had our official press conference and weigh-in. Matt Watson, a crowd favorite, took the stage, and the crowd was behind him as he weighed in. You see him flexing the muscles, and Dad got in on the action. I'm not exactly sure what that actually was.
It's just scary. I mean, it's just scary is what it is. It's horrifying.
Ready?
I'm more than ready. I'm the most ready I've ever been.
So what is the biggest obstacle that you've had getting ready to fight Dad?
Well, finding such an elderly person has been an obstacle because I've, had to look up how to make sure not to really break all his bones. And also just trying to be cooler than him every step of the way. It's pretty easy because he's old. He's a boomer. He doesn't understand YouTube or anything, so...
I see you've got some of this. You've made some big changes. Right? You've made some big physical changes under the skin, on top of the skin. You want to explain this a little bit for us?
Yeah, absolutely. I started, I was 139, and I put on about 20 pounds of muscle for this event. And then, of course, you know, the tattoos, I had to get those. Actually, it might look like I got this for my opponent, but I actually got this for my father. Rest in peace. This is for him. So.
Well, great. Thank you so much. Good luck. They want me to ask 3 questions.
And folks, there he is, Matt Watson. That's a blow up doll in his hands, but he's trying to blow up the scene as he enters. This roof is about to come off the place, and we're just at the first fight of the night.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is absolutely on Watson's side.
Oh.
He just steps on Dad. Oh, my goodness, this is bad-mannered.
Oh, my Lord. I thought we were going to save the violence till we got in the ring, but already some stomping from Matt Watson. Sensei, you see the walk-in.
Yep.
You're seeing the build of Matt Watson.
He said he put on 20 pounds of muscle. I don't know how legitimate that is, but he's got long arms. He's got a good boxing body. I'll tell you, that reach is going to be a problem.
I was going to say, the crowd is loving whatever muscle he's put on. He's got people painted up in the crowd. And folks, as you can see, his opponent, Dad, is getting ready. And I'm telling you this right now, he is not only a humanoid bot, but he is someone looking to take the head off of Matt Watson.
Dad belongs in this YouTuber boxing event because Dad is the best YouTuber in the universes. And soon, I'll be the best boxer in the universes. After all, I do have the Quantum Fist. That's why I'll be the one to take on Matt Watson. So prepare yourself, Matt, for super, mega pain.
Yeah, I am very scared of Nathan. Nathan Barnett.
Just a little soft announcement that I will be boxing Matt Watson from Super Mega. I've been training a lot. Major training. I'm about to go into my fight camp, which is going to be 5 days, 2 hours each day, 10 hours of boxing for 8 weeks or more. It's going to be intense. Here's the deal. If I'm in this fight and people can see these tattoos, it's like, oh, this guy loves boxing. He's got a boxing anime tattooed on his body. If I lose, I look like the biggest idiot. It's like, oh, this guy just watches anime, doesn't actually train. Well, it's not going to happen. I can't look like an idiot. Look at me. I already look like an idiot. It's not going to happen twice.
Dad, we're very, very excited to have you here. You've been training as hard as you have ever in your whole life. You're a literal machine ready to kill Matt Watson. How do you feel?
I feel ready to obliterate. Dadbot -2 has been programmed for this moment. I will not stop punching. Never stop punching.
Now, is this your wife Scarlett that you have tattooed on your chest here?
No, this is a very dear woman who passed away last year, and she's fueling me. I love you, Siobhan. I miss you, and I'm doing this for you.
Very good, very good. He's internally motivated. He's on fire, and we're very, very excited to have you. Let's do it.
And folks, Here he is. Dad flanked by all the members of his crew. John Morrison, pro wrestler in this area, former WWE superstar in his corner, but Dad is going wild. Folks, the intensity in the room just shifted. Charlie, what are you seeing from Dad in this walk-in?
Well, I'm just worried he's going to hurt himself on the way in, but he is throwing his body in all kinds of ways. I don't think the human body was meant to move.
I can definitely agree, Sensei. You're seeing the fitness level here with all of that energy. What are you seeing from as he gets in the face?
He is
Matt Watson.
very intense, very emotional right now. We just hope that doesn't affect him negatively, right? He's got to hone it in and relax. You know, in this moment, right now he's slamming
a lot
the
of energy
canvas.
being used in this moment.
He is emotional.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. This may also benefit him. This may be an early, stoppage,
He's
right?
definitely
Or it may
hyped up.
affect him.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your inaugural bout of Creative Match! Our first match is a 5-round, 2-minute each in the middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighs 156.8 pounds. From Charleston, South Carolina, he's a former Markiplier and Game Grumps employee and one half of the comedy duo Super Mega. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Watson! And his opponent, fighting in the blue corner. He stands 6 foot tall and weighs 158.82 pounds. From Town, USA, he's the greatest pop star, dancer, DJ, boxer, and YouTuber in all the universe. He's programmed to obey the server and control all of YouTube. Introducing Dan!
All right, folks, we are getting set to go here. Round number 1, again, brought to you by Fansly, our referee, Andrew Glenn. Both fighters are ready. Red corner, blue corner, set to go.
Do not blink.
Round 1.
Do not blink.
It could get intense very quickly. Dad is already on a million. Our judges for the bout tonight, Tito Will Go, Efren LeBron, and Michael Ross. Round 1, let's get it.
See if Matt can weather this storm.
Big
Dad
shot
is
from
going
Dad
in.
coming out already, folks.
Dad
He's
is coming
going
out.
forward.
He's vanishing into this channel right
Oh,
there.
he's down, Dad.
Left hook.
He's trying to
That
take
southpaw
Matt down.
stance.
Another
Another
one.
left hook.
Dad bot is just set to kill.
Oh, big left hook.
He's
He's
wrong.
wobbled him. Matt turned. Oh,
gonna end.
no.
His
It's gonna
eyes
get
are rolling
stopped.
in the back
It's
of his
gonna
head.
get
This is it.
This is it. It's
Early
over.
stoppage.
Oh, my God.
That was the fastest speed run I've seen in boxing. Was
Dad bod.
that a 3-second round? Was
That
just
was
over?
insane. You called it, Sensei,
Yes.
right out of the gate. You said, hold on tight, folks. And Dad just sunned Matt Watson in this ring. Huge shots, back to back.
I don't think Dad even got hit. Not a single time.
Not
That
once.
was pure fury. The offense was unstoppable.
Unbelievable, the fury that Dad just unleashed on Matt Watson.
Now,
Look at these shots.
I shook Dad's hand last night. He has lunchbox size hands.
Look at this lunchbox land right here. Bang! And look at this, folks. We're getting a trophy presentation in the ring from Dad's team. He is the one that serves the server. He is the champion of this fight. And again,
There it
folks, look at that left hand.
The left
Sensei.
hand.
Continuous. And Matt had no answer. He was trying to
Just
frame
that
with the lead hand.
confirmation. It was 22 second.
22
second
second
TKO.
fight. The left hands proved to be too much. We didn't even get to see much of the stance. Dad bod came out southpaw and absolutely destroyed, as he said.
That dad strength came into play,
It
man.
did. Yes,
that
it
dad strength
absolutely
came
did.
into play.
And I'm not exactly sure what that was, but he's very excited, and he will be with chills as we get this interview going for Dad.
This way? All right. Dad, congratulations. I don't think anybody expected that fight to be that quick. What is going through your mind right now?
Well, Dad prepared very hard. I'm a good dad.
I like a good plan. So I did my chores, and my chores involved obliterating every sparring opponent I've had the past 6 months. And I knew Matt would not be a challenge. After I took down Alpha, I destroyed Alpha in training. So I figured if I could destroy an Alpha bot, I could destroy a Matt Watson.
So you talked about training 10 hours a day. What specific part of your training do you think allowed you to get this quick victory?
My cardio, these guys, Josh and Mike, my coaches, they were really, really adamant about cardio. And I've done 10-hour nonstop dance live streams. This summer in June on Dad's Twitch, I'm going for 10 hours, not 12 hours nonstop dancing. And I think that is what helped me get through. Never stop moving, never stop winning.
Dad, are we gonna see you in another boxing match?
You sure will see, Dad. I'm ready to go, literally right now. Nexpo, can you hear me? Matt Pat, Oliver Tree, Sive, can you hear me? Dad Bot will take down all of YouTube. Dad can't be stopped!
Oh my God. The man is going Ultimate Warrior on the ropes right now. Listen, he deserves every bit of this. He deserves every bit of it.
Impressive win. Impressive. He came out so fast. I knew he was in shape. I didn't know how fast he was. Explosive. He got power.
We don't want any of that. Look at this left hand, guys. Bang! On the chin. There's the lunchbox you were talking about.
I saw Matt Watson's eyes roll into the back of his head right after that one. I knew it was just a matter of time.
Another one behind it. It's unfortunate for Matt being from Super Mega because he ate Super Mega punches in that fight. Wow. I mean, I know we expected massive performances. I know we expected big-time performances, but I don't know if any in this sold-out 10,000-person arena expected that.
No, I don't think so. And I don't think many people know Dad's history. He's always done a ton of stunts. He's always done a lot of dances, so he's in great shape. I expected this to go a few rounds where he's taking punishment, showing his chin, but he just closed it out in a hurry.
Well, folks, as you see, Dad victorious as he leaves the arena setting. Again, he deserves every single bit of that, but folks, that's not all. We're just getting started here.
Oh, boy.
And as you can see, listen, one half of Super Mega could not get it done, but Ryan McGee is going to try to step in and save the brand, but he's doing so against Alex Ernst. Fellas, tell me what you're seeing. Charlie, we'll start with you with this tale of the tape.
Well, if you just look at the stats here, you'd see it's a little in favor of Alex Ernst just by the numbers. But I also saw Alex's training video. He just wants to hurt people. He actually just wants to take someone's skull right out of it, right off their shoulders. It's
Absolutely.
scary.
And we saw the weigh-ins yesterday. Sensei, you saw Ryan McGee. He's a little thicker.
Yes.
Versus, again, a little bit more of a slender frame here from Alex Ernst. Again, just kind of what do you expect going into this?
Yeah, when you look at him, but you see here on tail of the tape, 187 to 181, and I saw Alex making the ring walk and in the ring earlier. He looks like he's all business. This is not a game to him. You saw him hitting the bag. He looks intense. I expect him to do pretty well in this one.
I agree. And folks, not only is this our second fight of the night, but both men have been training super hard for this fight. Everyone on the card, almost a year of training. And again, in front of 10,000 sold out, we have our next one. You see Ryan McGee getting warmed up for his fight. Absolute haymakers being thrown in these backstage segments. And not only that, we also have Ryan McGee from the weigh-ins last night. This is what we were talking about. He does look a bit broad-shouldered, a bit thicker. And we see the face-off, the intensity in the eyes of Alex Ernst. Something you were talking about. Look at that face, guys. This is something that is going to be damaging.
Ryan, we're very excited to have you out here. You've obviously made a huge physical transformation getting ready for this fight. How much weight did you recompose?
I lost about 30 pounds, but you're supposed to ask about
that. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. You lost a little bit of weight. Okay. Well, anyway, look, we're gonna need you to go out there, and you're gonna have to go out there and really put on for Super Mega. You're gonna do that for us?
Yes, I am confident I will.
Okay. There you go. Good luck, man.
And you hear the crowd rising once again, folks. Is that an Iron Giant tattoo?
I'm not sure what kind. It's I
have no idea.
A seashell kind of thing.
I think that's the Iron Giant with a moon in the background. I'm not exactly sure.
You might be right.
That looks like exactly what that is. But listen, he's going to have to be an Iron Giant in this fight. And you hear the crowd come alive.
Yep.
He has to redeem Super Mega here. And folks, take in this scene because this crowd is in love with Ryan McGee. And like we said, folks, the crowd is fully behind Ryan McGee. It's almost, at this point, you are fighting for the honor of your brother at this point. You're fighting for the honor of your channel. This is a desperation time for Super Mega, and the arrow pointing to Ryan McGee's face is only looking like a target for him to get hit.
I have to imagine he's feeling like he needs to go out here and prove a point for all Super Mega fans. So he's got that. He's got a buff right now.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot.
That's a lot of pressure. You
Now,
know, you
Sensei,
got
when you take a look, he's sitting right here in front of us. What are you seeing from him? Does this guy look like a man that's ready to go into battle?
I did see a little nerves there, a little nerves in that interview, and based on Alex, how focused he is, he does look a little nervous. So we'll see if he locks it in here.
And again, this isn't any sort of sparring session. This isn't anything that you're doing behind closed doors. You listen to that reaction. This is Super Mega Town. And now we see his opponent, Alex Ernst. And I'm telling you, Sensei, those shots aren't to play nice.
I'm Alex Ernst. I'm going to fight a guy by the name of Ryan McGee. Now, I have no problem with this young man. He seems very nice, but we're going to fight. And I've been training. I've been training really hard. I'm excited, and I'm ready.
Alex, we're very, very excited to have you out here, man. Ryan's getting ready. He's out there already. He's going to come out with a conviction. How do you feel? You know he's going to be serious about this.
I'm serious too. I'm ready.
What is the main thing that you're going to need to do whenever you go out there to fight against Ryan?
Well, I'm going to need a fight.
Just give him a fight. Give him a fight. Full go, full effort. Well, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Kick some ass.
Thank you.
And folks, Ryan has a fan base here of his own. Every single fight walk, you're going to hear massive reaction. He's focused, he's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Alex Ernst. What I don't see, and I think they're a little further behind, but again, just the scenery of Alex walking in by himself, the corner not necessarily with him. It does look like a one-man mission here.
It really looks like he's coming out here super determined. Like his eyes just look like there's a lot of malice behind them. He looks evil right now.
He had his mouthpiece in during the interview. He just wants to fight right now.
I'm telling you this, the mood has changed in this arena.
It's time for our next bout. 5 rounds, 2 minutes each in the cruiserweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighs 181.2 pounds from Columbia, South Carolina. He's the cutest member of the comedy duo Super Mega. He's a former employee of Markiplier, and he quit vaping for this match. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Rhino Hazard McGee! And his opponent, fighting in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, and he weighs 187.2 pounds. From Belle Plaine, Minnesota, he's a master filmmaker. He's a musician and stuntman. He used to package meat at his father's butcher shop. He also removed rocks from fields from farmers to till soil. Introducing Alex Ernst.
And again, folks, the energy in this room is palpable. Both men meet in the center. Charlie, tell me what you're seeing from this face-off here when they lock eyes.
Oh, Alex hasn't stopped locking eyes with him. He is staring right into his soul right now. The entire time they were doing the intro, Alex was locked in, staring right through Ryan.
Ryan seems to have made that switch. He's flipped the switch. He looks ready.
Here we go. Round one, Ryan McGee, Alex Ernst.
The crowd
Let's
is
go.
alive.
The crowd is
alive.
absolutely electric.
Here we go. They're both
Big
taking a nice
jab right away. Ryan
going in.
Ryan right hand to the body. I think that might have woke up Alex just a little bit.
Yes.
Big swing and a miss.
Ooh,
Right hand
big
from
right
Alex
hand
Ernst.
landed.
Another right
another
hand,
one.
Alex Ernst.
How many can he eat?
Big jab. We are swinging for the absolute bleachers right now.
We're not seeing any kind of defense right now. This is just full throttle.
No setup, no patience. We're just getting to the action. And now it looks like Ryan wants to slow things down just a bit. Pops the jab as Alex comes in.
That jab is his best friend, Ryan. Right? He needs to keep using that.
Right hand again.
He's finding a home for
Double
that
jab.
Alex is throwing frying pans out there.
Absolutely swinging. Ryan complains, back of the head shot. Referee acknowledges that. Now we settle down just a bit. Big right hand over the
big
top,
right
just
hand.
misses.
Well, we find out Ryan is game. We found out
And
right
you're
now
seeing
Ryan
a
is
little
game.
bit of a push jab here from Ryan. You're seeing that, Sensei. Now we switch southpaw a bit. We'll go back orthodox.
I don't think that'll help him out. That'll be
I don't. It's a
easier
lot of
for Alex
energy
to
being
handle
used.
his hand.
Nice sticking jab there from Alex. Right hand down the pipe.
A clean shot.
Nice jab again from
He's
Ryan.
getting a little wobbly.
Once you see Ryan acknowledge that right hand and get a little angry, let's see if we see him move forward off of that. You can start to fight emotionally, and that can be a benefit, or
Alex
that can be your undoing.
is wide open.
Yeah.
He's a little tight. There's a lot of hard
Both
punches.
guys. Look at Ryan taking in deep breaths as well. I think this is what we're going to see. Rubber meet the road here, folks.
You're seeing some redness, a little swelling, a little shiner from Ryan.
Yep.
From that right hand landing. Got some redness too on Alex.
A lot of that fury that we saw in the first part of this round starting to slow a bit. Nice right hand stepping in from Ryan.
Oh.
Both guys trade jabs.
That was a great shot.
Double jab from Ryan. And again we trade. Last 10 seconds. Who's going to take this round?
We're seeing a lot of damage on both fighters right now. Ryan's, yep.
There it is. Round one.
Ryan's got a swollen left eye right there. Alex as well.
Now, when we watched that round, we saw a lot of action to start.
Yes.
Sensei, as we move through, who are you seeing with the edge in that first round?
Both guys are landing the jab. We got a replay here. Big right hand landed. It
right
did land
hand
on
there.
the back of the head, but Ryan had turned on that one.
Again.
He was turning, but that
Yep.
right hand was finding a home for that one. But Ryan was landing that jab. These guys were traded jabs. But I think because Alex was landing that right hand, I think he slowed the round there. Beautiful jab by Ryan.
Charlie, what are you thinking about that first round, and who in your eyes is taking that one?
So right now, I'm really impressed with Ryan's tenacity. I did not expect to see that come out from him. He has a very strong chin. He ate a lot of shots and a lot of answers at the same time. You can look at the stats right here. I think it's a really great display from both fighters, and I actually think Ryan might have a little bit of an advantage.
Something we didn't see in that first round. We did not see a lot of clinching. Let's see if in this second round, with the gas tanks depleted, we
Correct.
see that. Round two.
As the fatigue sets in.
Ryan looking to move just a little bit more here. A little bit in and out movement we see here. Big right hand from
right
Alex.
hand landed.
The jab, Alex is passing out the jab this round, and look at that.
Ryan's got a chin on him.
Yeah, this is all
Absolutely.
Alex right now, though.
Now we're going to find out who's the
Look at
better
the right
boxer.
hand.
Beautiful
Look
right
at the
hand.
jab.
Now as the fatigue sets in and they're relaxed, we're going to find
Big
out.
jab
Ooh,
from
big
Ryan.
left hook.
And again, you see that stepping in push jab from Ryan. It's
He's
successful, but it
lunging
puts him in
lunging
danger.
it. Correct.
That right there is where it puts him in danger. Barely misses with the right hand, does Alex.
Right now, Ryan's game plan is eat a ton of shots and then throw meat.
What we're seeing
Definitely.
is, again, two guys that really want to win this fight and are proving it here on Creator
Ryan is
Clash.
loading that right hand.
Oh, big right hand from Alex, and it stumbles
He's hurt.
Ryan.
He's hurt.
Jab from
Big
Alex.
jab.
He's still taking
Oh,
shots,
loaded
though.
trade jabs. We are throwing.
Alex is,
Alex is landing the bigger shots right now. Sensei,
Ryan
both
is
guys
bleeding.
are trading. but Alex is landing the bigger shots.
Yes, that was a big shot, but Ryan is still there. He still has the respect from Alex. He still has his respect because he's throwing back shots. Alex needs a
Beautiful jab right there from Alex, but I'm telling you right now, folks, that energy we used in the first round, it is on display because both men are gassing very quickly. Who is going to have the heart to keep up this pace? Who's going to have the heart to go through 5 rounds in this ring and get
Ryan
there?
turns his back. Can't turn your back.
It looks like Ryan's got a busted nose out there, but he is still fighting with so much heart.
And you have to commend that heart from Ryan, but what you have to run into at some point is technique and skill in Ryan when he throws that push jab. Anything he throws with the right hand, he's leaving himself open for a big
wide
time
open.
counter.
He's loading that right hand. Ryan is loading it. He's dropping it. He's
10
throwing it from his
seconds
back
left here.
pocket.
Big jab,
Big
but that one
jab.
hurt Alex.
Big jab.
Alex comes back with the right hand. We are swinging hammers, folks. Double
big
jab.
jab.
There's the end of the round. Wow.
What an
Great
incredibly hard-fought round from Ryan there. Taking a busted nose, fighting through it. I feel like they believe the best defense is a good offense. I'm not seeing any kind of protection. When there's a shot being thrown, they're answering with a shot of their own.
Absolutely, and both men are wearing this.
Right now the doctor is checking on Ryan.
Jab up and move. Move left and right. He wants to throw that right hook. So don't let him. When you see him throwing that one, lean back. Come with the 1-2 right away, okay? Water. Good work. You're winning. Don't get tired of me. Relax.
What you saw there was the doctor checking on Ryan McGee. Round 3, you heard Alex's corner say, listen, we had something fall in the corner. Referee's going to take a look at that. You heard Alex's corner say, follow up that 1-2 after he throws that big right hand.
Yes.
He's leaving himself open like we talked about.
I think Alex should straighten his right instead of coming over with that hook.
Yeah.
He might find a home if he straightens it up.
Again, we're trading jabs to start the round.
Big jab by Ryan. Switching time. Switch stance, overhand right.
They got
overhand.
swinging for the fences.
Big one.
Like you said, he straightens that out, and that might find a home.
These guys are just training jab. You're not seeing
Trading
any
jab.
feints, no feints.
No,
They're just
setups.
throwing
They're
shots.
throwing. Again, Ryan switches stances to try to throw that big push right hand jab.
Right now, this is a fight between two guys that want to hurt each other.
Absolutely, and at this point, it's a fight of attrition as well because we are past the point of exhaustion. Both men are running on pure will to win. No steam in the tank, and they're continuing to fight, folks. What more do you want out of your favorite creators than this kind of action? And we see double jabs once again.
The crowd is picking up here.
Crowd's coming alive.
Less than a minute in round
trading
3.
those jabs,
Trading those
trading.
jabs. The lead hand has been the weapon of choice. And like we talked about in between rounds, Ryan was taking a ton of punishment in round 2. Alex continuing to pepper that jab. He's wearing it. And if we go into the end of round 3 here, and this doesn't change, the doctor's going to come look again with the right hand left.
He straightened it. That was straight right hand.
He's starting to take big-time shots. Oh, the down right hand.
Ryan's throwing
Right straight down the pipe.
He's finding it.
Double jab. Right hand behind it. Left hook.
no.
Ryan's trying. He's trying to stay in there, but again, he's turning his back. You do not want to see that out of your fighter, and the referee and the doctor are going to take a look at that in between rounds if we make it there. Last 10 seconds, folks.
Straighted jabs.
They are swinging for the bleachers. Alex coming forward.
Last 10 seconds, Ryan's making a push maybe.
Here comes Ryan once again. They back off. There is the end of the round. We're going to take a look in on the doctor here and see exactly what they tell Ryan or what they're saying to his team, because at the end of that round, it was punishment central. I mean, look at some of these shots that are landing flush right here, guys. The jab,
That
right hand
See,
through the
he
guard.
kept it straight that time.
Absolutely. You called that
Ryan's
straight through the
eyes
guard.
go right back.
And the thing that you never want to see is what we see Ryan do toward the end of the round. He gets caught with a punch and he turns his back on it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
very dangerous as well. You don't
Very
want to get
dangerous.
back
The
on that.
referee sees that, and he's not going to take that too many times. Again, commending Ryan for staying in this is absolutely one thing. He has battled his way through this fight, but he cannot continue to take double jab right hands. I mean, we're looking right now to see the jabs have absolutely landing in Alex's favor. The total punches in Alex's favor. The power shots in Alex's favor.
Correct.
How many more of these can Ryan take?
I feel like the first guy to use a feint is going to land something big. If they do another,
And we're right back to the
jabs.
jab. Ryan lands a big one,
I was
though.
going to say Ryan is landing the jab, though.
The
You see
jab
some
is that
redness,
push jab.
some
Bang.
effect in Alex. Alex's mouth is wide open.
And now we see some feints.
Yes.
A little bit here from Ryan. Now we see one from Alex as well. Right hand over the top.
Right on the ear.
Having some success
Ryan's
here. But there's the
big
right hand from Alex, and he's wobbly.
His gloves touched. That is going to be a
That's
knockdown.
going to be a knockdown. Here is the count. Alex has got to get to a neutral corner. He's just kind of standing there. Referee's not going to count until we get to a corner. Referee takes the gloves. All right, we're back at it. I'm looking at Ryan's face right now. I don't know how much more he wants to be in here. He's staying in it.
Alex is quite fatigued
But
as well.
Alex is also on his last legs. 1 minute and change left here, round number 4. A jab from Ryan.
I'm getting the feeling Ryan's feeling like an anime protagonist right now. He was eating so many shots and just
big right hand. Alex now looking for the finish. Ryan trying to swing his way out of it, though.
Back. Ryan's got heart.
Look at this heart on display from Ryan McGee. We said he needed
Almost
to
got a
represent
second win there.
Super Mega on a level we didn't see in the first fight, and he's absolutely doing that, folks.
That's the second time we've seen Ryan
Another
do
right
that.
hand.
Right hand.
Combination 4
Here comes Alex. He's at the rope, and Ryan
A
comes
great
back.
response from Ryan.
Unbelievable. You want to talk about a War
No
Hero
quit.
Creator clash. No quit in either man.
No quit.
Big right hand just misses, but that one does it. And down goes Ryan McGee. Alex hurts with a huge right hand.
Oh my God.
He is
Referee is
rocked here.
giving the count. We're at 5.
I don't know how Ryan
he
comes
make
back
it?
from that.
Does he make it?
He says walk to that corner. Referee's taking a good hard look. And here we go. It's
yes.
not done yet, folks.
Oh my God. Ryan is a warrior.
What
Here
happens
comes
here?
Alex. He's firing off.
Alex looking for the finish. Looking
Just
for
a
the
few
finish.
seconds
Ryan's trying to put
remaining.
it away.
Can he
There's a
survive the
jab.
round?
And that is the round.
That is the round. So
Saved by the bell.
Oh.
Wow.
incredible.
Doctor's taking a good look here again once at Ryan. Guys, talk me through that last round. Again, Ryan showing heart that you can only say is 3 sizes too big right now.
I started to feel like Ryan's own father right there. I was ready to charge in there, be like, get away from him.
Ooh, that right hand that drops him from Alex. Again, we'll take a look.
Really high.
1,
Hands
2,
are down.
and he absolutely ate every bit of that punch. The jab, right hand behind it, landed almost on the back of the ear again, and you saw the equilibrium start to go a little bit earlier in the fight.
Definitely.
This has been a shot that's been a favorite of Alex's, and Ryan just cannot seem to figure it
Alex
out.
is tired though, so if Ryan can survive, it can be kind of discouraging that you're not finishing the guy. So let's see what happens right here.
Here we go. Again, you see some of the landing from
quite
Alex
fatigued.
consistent. Both men fatigued. Alex, again, popping the jab as we start the round. The 5th and final round of this matchup. And
wobbly here.
Ryan is coming
Wobbly.
back, but Alex is swinging. Big jab
Ryan's got
from
his
Ryan.
footing again now.
Big right hand. Alex
Oh,
comes
big
back.
right hand. They're
Back
trying-
and forth we go. The jab wobbled him. Ryan gets wobbled by a jab. And
Ryan's
Sensei,
got
if you're in
furious.
Ryan's corner to win this fight at this point, you're going to need the knockout. You're going to
Yes.
need a stoppage at this point because it has been brutal in the last few rounds for Ryan. Knocked down 2 10 counts, standing 8s. And we're jab right hand once again. He's calling for the back of the head. The problem is, though, Ryan is turning with that
turning,
shot.
correct.
So it's not necessarily Alex to pop him in the back of the head. It's more of a shot around the ear. Big right hand down
Big
the
right
pipe.
hand. He's standing still. Ryan
Big
got some
right hand
problems.
from Ryan.
Ryan's answering.
But Alex comes back. He is fighting through. I mean,
He's fighting. Wobbly
guys, we
legs.
are walking
Got no
right
legs.
through punches.
That's our first clinch. Good clinch.
You want to talk about a
Oh my God.
firefight? These two are lighting the arena on fire right
Alex
now.
is fatigued.
Alex is gassed. They touch up. I mean, you have
That's
to at this
respect.
point. Respect from both gentlemen. Less than a minute. Ryan needs a stoppage to win this fight, but in my eyes, he's done so much in this
Ryan's
fight.
cardio is impressive because he's taking a lot
and
of
look
shots.
at this.
He's starting
Look
to
at
rally.
this. Big right hand from
Big
Alex
right
again.
hand.
No.
Trader right hands. The trader rights.
Oh,
Ryan
he
throwing
charged
one.
that one up Looney Tunes style.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
And
Some
Ryan
kind of
takes a
movie.
stroll around the ring and they meet once again. The jab stumbles and he's switching stance. Every last thing is being put on the line for you folks at home. I hope you're
All
seeing
heart.
this. Last 15 seconds.
Wow. The crowd is
Alex
cheering on Ryan
fades
right
back.
now.
Ryan fades back. 10 seconds. They don't want to engage. We need to finish this one, boys. Big jab. Another one from both. We're going to go to the wire, and that is our fight.
Incredible. They left it all in there. Left everything in the ring. Everything.
That was from the soul from Ryan there. He dug deep.
I have no other words than to say this was a war.
Absolutely.
And unfortunately on Ryan's end, he took the brunt of those punches. Alex landed some of the biggest shots in the fight, but you have to commend the heart of Ryan.
He got knocked down twice, and one of them, his legs went, and he was taking heavy shots, and he was still, almost every time he got hit hard, you can see him get frustrated, and that he got some will. He got a lot of heart, man.
And again, you want to talk about heart. Yes, we commend Ryan, but Alex continuing to step on that gas pedal, continuing to move forward, continuing to land big-time right hands. Gentlemen, we just witnessed two fights back to back. That would put any fight on any creator card to shame that I've seen in my time. Wow.
And I think that speaks to the training. They had a lot more time to prepare for this, somewhere in the ballpark of 6 to 9 months.
Yeah.
So you can really see that come out, especially when it comes to the cardio. Ryan went the distance, even getting knocked down twice.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Both men should be proud of their performance tonight. Like I was saying, it's just unbelievable the amount of effort was put into every single shot from both guys. The setups maybe weren't there. The technique maybe did go, but you know what didn't? Their will to win, their will to continue fighting, and it looks like right now we're going to get our official decision.
A round of applause to both fighters. It's time to score this bout. They went the distance. Give it up for our fighters, everybody. The judges scored the card as follows. The winner of this match, by unanimous decision, Alex Ernst.
Listen, a hard-fought victory there for Alex. A hard-fought victory. It looks like we're going to have Chills standing by with an interview, but man, what a win for Alex Ernst. What an effort, though, from Ryan McGee. Two guys, two warriors now in the YouTube boxing scene. You don't necessarily know how it feels until you're in there doing it, and they've just been inducted into this brotherhood.
100%. Great fight.
I'm interviewing both you guys. I'm interviewing both you guys. All right. Alex, is my mic on? Okay. Alex, that was a hell of a fight, a full-on brawl. What do you think gave you the advantage in the end?
I don't think I had one. I thought he did just as good. I don't understand fighting when you're fighting, man. You're just fighting. It sucks, kinda, but it's whatever. Good job, dude. I loved it. It was fun. I loved it.
Ryan, you have a chin on you, that's for sure. How are you feeling right now?
My nose is a bit stuffed. Yeah. That was a good fight.
Is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
Hey, Alex, if you're listening out there next to me, good fucking job, dude. Holy fuck. Good job.
Good, thank you.
Let's give it up for these guys.
You got.
Slide that way. And back. There you go. Get closer to each other.
Folks, I am here with the co-founder and part of the main reason we're all here tonight. Anissa, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm nervous.
Reason the creator class is being put on tonight.
About 3 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. It's been a fast decline. It's been really hard for my family, my mom. The Alzheimer's Association gives money not only to funding, looking into cures for Alzheimer's, but also helps with people who are taking care of patients with Alzheimer's, and that's very important to me.
Of course, and for any of you that are out there now, these pay-per-view purchases, the fans in attendance, 10,000 sold out. This will all be for a charity event. Not only that, we also are here because of the American Heart Association as well.
Yes.
Speak to me a little bit about that charity.
Yeah, it affects so many Americans. I think it's so important that we're putting money towards it and working towards preemptive measures, trying to help people get the help that they need medically, families, everything. So
And
great.
the last one I wanted to talk to you about really quickly, the Healing Horse Therapy Center.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I just love animals. Therapy, animals, great combination. I work with dogs in therapy in university, and I think it just does great things for a ton of people.
I agree. Well, thank you, Anissa, not only for doing this with us here on camera, but for putting on this entire event. Everybody at home knows that you and iDubbbz putting this on is something special for the community. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that's right, folks. As you just saw, we've had two fights tonight that have been flat out amazing. But we are not done yet. We have the internet comment etiquette expert, Eric, versus DJ Welsh. Fellas, we're looking at the tail of the tape now. This is our first heavyweight fight on the card.
Let's go.
Talk to me about what you're seeing here.
Oh, I'm seeing two big boys is what I'm seeing. Internet comment etiquette Eric.
It's a hard one to say, is it not?
It's hard to say it fast. He is a fiend. That man has been starting fights online for years, and I'm excited to see him actually fight now outside the keyboard.
DJ did say that he did some MMA.
That's
He dropped
right.
That little nugget
That's right.
recently, and I saw him move around the ring. He looked like he had some explosive, like Tyson style, where he's going side to side. So
Okay.
I expect some pretty big bombs from
I
DJ.
agree. Listen, I don't know if he gets better than the first two fights on the card, fellas. I'm still trying to calm myself down. We're two fights in, and you hear my voice.
Yep.
I'm telling you, I can't imagine what this crowd is feeling, the electricity flowing through this event, and we're just going to keep going. I truly don't understand how anyone could not be watching the Creator Clash right now. Like I said, 10,000 sold out in the Yingling Center, and they're getting their money's worth, man.
Oh, they're absolutely getting their money's worth today. They are putting on a show right now. Both of these rounds have just been an absolute beautiful display of fighting and heart, especially the last one from Ryan.
We saw a lot of heart and then also some good, clean boxing. A lot
Yeah.
of shots. Alex looked great with his technique.
And look at this crowd giving appreciation. I'll tell you what, they're here for the fights. But when my man Charlie walked in,
I know,
it was like
huh?
Mick Jagger walked into this place.
Seriously.
We told him to get in the ring, get up on the ropes, and
I
do
know
his
they-
Stone Cold impression.
They were going crazy. They were going crazy for Charlie. They still are. I love it.
I was wondering if they were selling those pics on eBay. I don't know what was going on. So many pictures coming in. I thought the paparazzi had invaded, but look at this crowd, man. Absolute intensity on the faces, the signs, the posters. These people are here for a reason. They are here for the Creator Clash and all their favorites. And folks, speaking of their favorites, you see internet comment etiquette. He's got a little etiquette in those punches. He has a little bit of technique there. He is the fighting soy boy.
He's looking kind of good, though. He's looking kind of nice right now.
Look at that, the double jab, and I cannot wait to see what's next from him.
Eric, you should fight that guy. Who, DJ from Animators vs. Games? Come on, fight him.
Fine, I'll fight this guy.
My opponent is DJ Welch from Animators vs. Games, an honorable man. It brings me great pride to face him in combat.
I'm good all day. I can do this all day. And I will.
What sparring is, apparently, is when you let your boxing trainer or anyone really just show up and beat the shit out of you until you learn how to get out of the way. Yeah, I might not be the best at blocking punches, but I am the best at good and proper internet comment etiquette.
If you ignore the 5 or 6 shots I took to the head there, I've got great energy. Now, I know a lot of you think that I'm probably using this boxing match as a way to be goofy or funny, and no, that's not true. I'm actually taking all this a lot more seriously than you probably give me credit for. Yeah, there's nothing like a good left hook to your temple to make you suddenly respect boxing. This is boxing, right? Oh, hey, don't mind me. I'm just learning to fight over here. Yeah, I'm squeezing in some training videos between gym sessions. You know how it is.
Man, I can't wait to see this.
Oh man, I hate that my belly button's showing.
Here, let me get.
Yeah, can you get that for me?
Yeah, just.
Thanks, dude.
Is that good?
I wanna look like a boxer.
Yeah, no, I think you
get
look
the
good.
back too.
Yeah, let me just.
It should all be even.
Oh, we're starting?
Oh shit.
Eric,
Hey.
you're gonna go out there and you're gonna absolutely murder this guy. Okay, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna absolutely destroy DJ. Is that true?
I never said that. And also, I don't believe in destroying opponents. I mean, I'm out there to have fun. I'm out there to respect boxing. I'm out there to just make sure the audience has a good time. What do you guys think?
No, but you're gonna go out there and you're gonna really give him the business, right?
The business, as in like a cordial and respectful bout? Yes. Absolutely.
That's awesome, man. Look, go out there, have a great fight.
You got it, man. Thanks for fixing my belly button. All right, here we go. Come on, Jack.
You're right. On your left. All the way around to your left. Go to the door. Go to the door. Good. You done that. Go right off through. Right here. Right here. Right here. Stay careful. Stay careful. Put his face in the sand.
And there he is, folks. You see him in the flesh. And I'm just not talking about that burly man chest. Eric from Internet Comment Etiquette.
He's doing it old school right now. The boner jams are playing. He's feeling nice, very bubbly, but I mean, all that changes with one punch, really.
You're absolutely right. And Sensei, he's wearing that headgear for a reason. Talk to me about why exactly, for this bout specifically, we have headgear on here.
I know he's older, but so I don't know exactly why they agreed to headgear. I know they're wearing 16-ounce gloves, but do you know why exactly why they're wearing headgear?
We had them come on the card a little bit later, and because this is a sanctioned bout from the Florida State Athletic Commission, we're treating our fighters all with respect, all safety protocols being had here tonight. We want to make sure everyone, regardless who steps in that ring, at the end of the night goes home safe.
Gotcha.
And there's his opponent, DJ Welch. You can see those punches, they're turning over.
Oh, yeah.
This man does have, in his own words, MMA experience. He's going to bring that to the ring as he walks in just a moment. But, folks, this is our third fight on the night. And as of last night, you see, again, talking about burly man chest.
Oh, boy.
Look
this
at those
man might as well be
arms.
from Manchester. My goodness.
Those arms are massive. That's the size of my whole body on each
If Eric didn't want beef, it's too bad because he's getting it anyway. Wow. And this was our weigh-ins last night. They were doing some chattering. This is going to be an intense fight. I'm excited for this match.
DJ, a lot of people are very, very excited to see you fight today. Everybody knows you're going to go out there and you're absolutely going to destroy this guy. What do you think?
I think I'm going to do pretty good. I'm hoping to do pretty good.
But you're going to hit him hard, right? As hard as you possibly can. He's not even going to be able to know what's going to hit him.
I'm going to hit him appropriately hard, yes.
Appropriately is just like 2 10-ton hammers are hitting him in the face, right?
1 half-ton.
Okay, DJ, I like that. Good luck, man. Go out there and kick some ass.
Go right. Straight through, turn right. Slow down a little bit for me. To your left, all the way around to your left. There you go. Straight on
And
through.
here he
Stop at the door when you get up here.
DJ Welch to the ring. No headgear on DJ, as we see. Obviously an experienced fighter. That's an experienced sound. Let's take a listen, boys.
There you go.
So as he makes that walk, you see confidence in DJ. You see a relaxed guy. What are you thinking about that wardrobe? He's got the orange and the black, Charlie. Talk to me about that.
It's looking scary. If this guy was my opponent walking out this calm and this stylish, I might just call it quits on the spot. I wouldn't even let a punch land.
I mean, you see the head guard and no head guard right away, so that's kind of like a big tell to what we're going to see. But I wonder how he's going to approach this.
Well, it looks like they're going to put the headgear on.
Okay, so
this is good. No, I was making sure. Obviously, it seemed like Eric wasn't too keen on showing the face on the walkout. He was trying to mean mug, so he had the headgear on already. Welsh, on the other hand, DJ was like, listen, my people are out there. They got to see the face. So now we're throwing the headgear on. Again, doing this because we are sanctioned by the Florida State Athletic Commission. We want to make sure all of our fighters, while going in and competing, still make it home safe to their friends, to their family. At the end of the day, this is competition, boys.
Correct.
And it's still not guaranteed they will make it home safe. I mean, you have Eric up there after all.
Yes. And listen, while Eric is very polite, very respectful, those hands won't be. As soon as this fight starts, we're going to get a glimpse of that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next bout. We've got 5 rounds, 2 minutes each in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. He stands 5'11" and weighs 222.8 pounds. From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, he's most well known for teaching users how to have a proper and respectful engagement online. He often explores the depths of the web to find the strangest videos he can. From internet comment etiquette, he is the fighting soy boy, Eric! And his opponent, fighting in the blue corner. He stands 5'7" tall and weighs 215.2 pounds. He's from San Francisco, California. He's a lead concept artist who's worked on shows like Star Wars Rebels, The Bad Batch, and Adventure Time. He also helped build the AR department at Instagram and Twitter. Ladies and gentlemen, DJ Welch.
All right, fellas. We see this face-off. They touch him up. Nothing left to be said.
Here we go. These boys are big. I'm expecting some actual haymakers flying here.
Our first heavyweight fight on the night, guys. Judges, as you see, Efren LeBron, Brandon Jackson, and Shami Shipman. Round 1.
Let's see how DJ approaches this.
Flurry by DJ to start the fight here. Big shove from Eric.
In tight, short punches. No winging punches yet.
And again, folks, this is a 5-round fight.
Big shot there.
Rocked Eric a bit. Did not expect that overhand.
Nice jab, nice return.
Good movement here from Eric.
Yes. I wanted to see how he was going to take the
Trying to get out of the lane. It looks like he's going to get tagged as he stands in front.
He keeps his elbows in really close on his guard, so his hands are kind of low, so a little bit square sometimes when he defends.
You're seeing DJ try to go peekaboo style just a bit big left hand. Another one behind it. And again, we're seeing DJ just walk forward.
DJ's a strong guy.
Just walking right into range. And Eric's just trying to shove him off, but that shot right there.
Yep.
If it connects, even with the headgear, he's definitely not only going to feel it, he's going to feel the ground. Nice uppercut, cheeky uppercut.
Yes, cheeky uppercut. DJ's just finding a home for that left hook.
Right hand, left hook, down goes Eric.
Kind of jump scared him with that one. He wasn't ready for that.
Again, I think this is a little bit of just being shocked, right, by what this feels like in this moment from Eric. Referee says, give me those gloves. And here we go once again. Here we go. Last 35 seconds, Eric shaking his head like, oh boy, what did I get myself into?
DJ is strong, and he's showing off that strength.
He definitely is. There's another right hand. And we're swinging in close, folks. Phone booth fighting. I don't want to answer the phone when they're in the booth, folks.
And again, been able to land anything significant.
Yeah, it's
he's
just
not getting the respect from DJ.
Here's 10 seconds. Eric's just having a hard time keeping him off him. Right hand to the body, DJ, jab. Right hand once again. There it is, the end of the round.
Well, he did say he was going to hit him appropriately hard, and I would say that advertising was not misleading.
So let's take a look at this knockdown. Again, in close phone booth fighting. The right hand shocked him. The left hand behind it was just too much.
That right hand hurt him right there. Right in the temple, right through the head guard.
And part of the reason that DJ's able to come in and land these shots is Eric hasn't thrown an effective punch. He's shoving DJ out of these clinches. He's just taking two hands and saying, just get away from me. He needs to put together some combination.
These guys are two different athletes, and I'm not sure Eric has the boxing ability to land something significant, especially with the head guards.
And as we're taking a look here, you see it was overwhelmingly DJ Welch in the first round. Power shots, total shots. And it wasn't like he was throwing and not landing. That's a high percentage, around 50% of those power shots.
Correct. It doesn't seem like DJ is throwing full power. He's throwing quite a bit, but if he decides to sit down and puts his full weight behind it.
Here we go, round number 2.
Nice combination by Eric.
Nice left hand again from DJ.
Whoa, big
forward.
shot there.
Another one. He might be looking to finish it here.
He's taking a knee. He's turning his head. He doesn't like taking those shots. It's hard to deal with those.
Referee counting him.
Eric looked over here and I saw a fire in his eye. I'm ready to see something pretty triumphant from Eric, maybe.
Let's see. Because DJ has taken that fighter instinct, that fighter will away with every single knockdown. And I'm telling you right now, it's different when you're in there. And I think Eric is finding that out. But look at that right hand.
DJ seems to take his foot off the gas here.
A little bit. A little bit there. Right hand from Eric lands. And we've slowed the pace just a little bit, which you expect at heavyweights.
Yes.
These guys are not going to...
Two knockdowns have happened already,
And
right?
again, DJ just pulls his way into range. That left took a little wild. Oh, right hand again. That hurts Eric. Oh, and he's coming forward, and he goes down once again. That is our 3 knockdown rule.
Is it per round?
Sure.
Is it total?
Total is per round is probably what we're looking for. So that's number 2. We have 30 seconds left. And not only is Eric having trouble staying up, his headgear's having trouble staying up right now.
He's staying alive, though. I'm happy. I'm happy to see him like this.
He's fighting. He's throwing
big shot again
big
there.
Shots by DJ.
Big jab from DJ. 16 seconds. Eric can't afford to go down one more time in this round. Our 3 knockdown rule is in effect.
10 seconds, 10 seconds.
Big hook.
Can he survive the round?
DJ's, I think, content with leading the end of the round here.
DJ's got a lot of muscle mass, too, so that fatigue is probably setting in at this point. He's throwing a lot of big punches with the headgear and the big
At this
left.
point, Ryan is going to need a monster third round.
Oh, and we might see it from Eric.
see both corners right now imploring their fighters, continue. Try to step on the gas pedal. Take your time, but we have to continue to work forward. And it looks like we're going to call this one off, folks. It looks like Eric is done. The referee is weighing this off. That is a victory to DJ Welch. And again, you don't know how you're going to react when you get in there. And for Eric, I think it was a little bit of a shock factor.
I'm still very impressed that he was able to eat as many blows as he did. He fell down, or he got knocked down twice, still came back up. So I'm still very impressed with his performance.
Good decision, because I
overall.
think we were going to see more of this.
It looked like it was going to be more of that, and I'll echo what you said, Charlie. Listen, he may not have got the victory tonight, but it was a victory for him stepping in, and even though he did get knocked down, he popped right back up. He answered that call multiple times, and he continued to go forward. His coach obviously does the right thing and steps in there and says, listen, we had our fight. We'll fight another day.
I think it's just a matter of experience. Eric has the reach on him, just couldn't use it because DJ was so good at just making it at close quarters.
And by the way, DJ did what he had to do.
Yeah.
He came forward. He got in the face of the inexperienced guy. Again, that MMA background coming into play a little bit.
We have a match stoppage. 2 minutes in the second round. The winner by TKO, DJ Welch.
The first round's so good. It's so good. I was not ready for that, dude. Great job. That was great.
DJ, congratulations. What is going through your mind right now?
Oh man, it's a roller coaster, but it was fun. I was worried he was gonna come back because I was getting gassed.
Is there anything you want to say to Eric?
Maybe we do this again?
Absolutely.
Now, DJ, you were telling me before you have a bit of MMA experience. How was the transition over to boxing?
Oh, it was super weird. Boxing, at least for me and the way I fought, has a different range. So like being this close to Eric, I want to either tackle him or kick. So I was freaking out the whole time, but I really enjoyed it.
Was there any part of your game plan that you think specifically helped you get the win today?
In practice, I fought a lot of great people who are luckily bigger, or at least taller than him, so it taught me how to get on the inside pretty quickly. So on the inside, I knew I could get to work, and I'm really good being close.
Eric, is there anything you want to say to the crowd?
Oh yeah, I wish I could have gone the whole 5. My opponent was a champion, an absolute champion. He had 5 weeks to prepare for this. I've been training since February. In the first round, I knew I was gonna lose. And I'm man enough to admit that. I'm boy enough to admit that. Because I'm the fighting soy boy. And sometimes we lose. He will always win.
Very, very respectable sportsmanship. Let's give it up for these guys.
There it is, as you see it, folks. Hard fought from Eric, just not enough, unfortunately. But congrats to DJ. We're definitely going to see him again.
I'm excited to see them fight again in the future. If they do it again, I'd love to see it without the headgear because, maybe that's what went wrong with Eric. Maybe he's just not used to the headgear, right?
It's a big difference there. DJ's a strong guy.
And folks, I want to make sure we all know that this event is only possible for our official sponsor, Fansly. Support for Creator Clash is brought to you by Fansly.com, a spicy social media platform that allows you to message and see more of your favorite creators. Sign up at Fansly.com today, instantly using your Twitch, Twitter, or Google account. Once again, thank you to Fansly, the official sponsor of Creator Clash. And as we saw earlier, again, we've been spoiled. Look at this first fight. Dad came out on a mission.
What a start to the fight there. Left hooks, power. Dad showing that he's serious about this boxing. We hope to see him again. Incredible fight from Dad.
Yeah, he sealed that one in 22 seconds.
22 seconds. It was all hugs after, but our second fight was no hugging at all. Look at this war. Big shots from Alex Ernst and Ryan McGee. The chin on this man, he had an Iron Giant tattoo on his shoulder, but I think his chin was made of iron in this fight. Look at this.
I wish this fight could have gone on longer. Like,
I agree.
10 rounds is more of it. It was
I don't
great.
know if they would have lasted
I
the full
know,
10,
I know, but I wanted to see
needed
more.
to see more of that. It was just heart on display. And here in our third fight, listen, we saw two guys come out, try to put on the best show they could. As far as Eric was concerned, you see this fighting soy boy, he didn't have it tonight, but he got in there. He tried his very best. DJ Welch, though, the big jab down the
He was dealing with DJ, man. DJ is an absolute tank.
I don't know
a lot of muscle under there, man.
And again, in this creator boxing scene, I don't know of many heavyweights that we've seen that have that kind of pop in their hands.
Correct.
And like we said, this isn't it. We have even more. I know. We need a smoke break ourselves. It feels like we've gone through the ringer already, but we're just getting started, folks. And as you can see up next, we have I Did a Thing versus the Odd Ones Out, followed by our first ever female content creator boxing match, Yodeling Haley and Justin Minks. Guys, tell me what you're thinking here as we move into our next few fights. Hundar of Muscle Party. The man is ripped to shreds, but he's taken on AB from H3's podcast, Graham Stephan, your financial guru. Michael Reeves also going at it, and you have Aaron Hansen versus Harley of Epic Mealtime, another heavyweight matchup I cannot wait for. And then we get to that main event, iDubbbz versus Dr. Mike. Fantastic fights, guys.
So many of these guys are unassuming. I can't put a read on them. You don't know how they're going to perform, and they come out and they surprise us. And I am thoroughly surprised with how these fights are going.
It's
impressed.
We all are in this scene. I cannot, not only the fights are impressive, but I cannot imagine 10,000 people in an arena all to see something, and that's what we have here tonight. 10,000 people sold out. This crowd has had more energy than any energy drink you could buy off the shelf.
And the fighters are putting on a great show for them. They're absolutely getting their money's worth here.
Well, listen, like I said, we don't have just those three because we are coming up next with the Odd Ones Out versus I Did a Thing, James versus Alex. We're looking at this tail of the tape, and again, this weight, similar, but distributed in different ways. Talk to me, Charlie, about these two.
So Alex is a very scary, imposing man. That guy is deceptively ripped. And I don't know who can stand against him here. I'm hoping James can put on an incredible performance and maybe surprise all of us. But just looking at them, Alex is just clearly at another level when it comes to YouTuber fitness here.
We saw I Did a Thing at the hotel.
Yes.
Sensei. We were walking around, a tall, rangy guy. And as we take a look at, well, I don't know if that was very satisfying. But
I wonder what was going on.
It's part of the ritual. It's part of fighting.
Little hygienic issue there. But as you can see, I Did a Thing is about to do a thing.
Facts.
So my name's Alex from the YouTube channel I Did a Thing, and I guess I boxed now. My mom, my girlfriend, was very, very strongly against this, which is logical. Like, there's nothing smart about getting punched in the head. A lot of it was just from me being so ADHD that I said yes before I even realized how much is actually involved in a boxing match. The biggest part for me was getting over the feeling of not trying to run away. My natural response is to turn my head and run. And you can't do that in boxing. And I think once I learned to kind of, calm down a little bit, keep my hands up, and realize that you can actually absorb a punch with your hands and just move back, was when I learned that, oh yeah, I'm not going to be getting punched the whole time. And then I started to realize, when I got into the training, how, it sounds lame to say, but how almost life-changing it is, dedicating yourself to one thing and just doing that and just having that drive every single day. But it becomes one of the things you think about it non-stop. And I'm confident in my fitness. I'm confident in moving and staying. I'm hoping these lanky arms count for something.
We are here with I Did a Thing, representing the entire planet of Australia. How do you feel about this fight?
I feel great. I've never been more excited in my life.
Can you tell us a little bit about the your pre-fight ritual you had with your mouthpiece?
Well, it's very normal in Australia for your mouth guards to be warm before you put them in. to my good coach over here from Australia, Alexa, keeps my mouth guard in his pants.
Incredible, incredible.
Have some water, actually. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, no. Thank you, thank you.
And that came straight from an Australian water fountain?
It did, it did.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Good luck, man.
Thank you.
And folks, that might have been a PBR, but he's looking TKO in this fight. Is he wearing, are those khakis?
It looks like khakis over it. I don't even see shorts under there. I don't know.
I'm just surprised they're not assless chaps. He's been known to have those butt cheeks on full display, so.
I was going to say, Charlie, tell us what's going on here.
Well, listen, maybe he's going to shake those cheeks to his open song as he walks out here, folks. And folks, I don't know what I'm seeing, but it is entertaining, and I couldn't do that if I tried. I would throw my hip out doing this.
Look at the synchronization.
Oh, the leapfrog.
The leapfrog.
And the piggyback ride.
What a combo.
I'm telling you something. This man knows how to get the crowd on its feet.
I love the choreography.
That was an epic display.
Oh, they're khaki shorts.
Yeah.
I didn't see
the
that.
khaki shorts
Out of his legs.
I'll tell you what, this trainer is lifted heavy. He pulls off the first apron, and what's under it? Another apron.
Oh, goodness.
Another apron.
A better apron.
A better string-laced apron. And not the type you want to see your significant other in. There it is. Oh, man. I'm already on my feet. We haven't even started the fight yet.
No, this is a big boy. I was talking to him the other day. He said he wanted to box barefoot, but the committee would not let him. So right now we're seeing him skirt every possible line here for his attire.
Those arms look long. I know it says 6'1" to 6'3", but
that's why I said that weight
reach
distributed differently.
That reach.
And look at those shots being thrown down the pipe. Let's see if he utilizes those long, rangy arms. And look at this. It's the birthday boy himself. The odd one's out. He's warming up on the noodles, as you see. It's his birthday, but as of last night, he's trying to deliver a present of his own. There goes the shirt. You see the weigh-ins. Again, distributed differently, a little bit thicker here.
Yes.
Broad shoulders. And as you saw, they were doing a little feinting. They're smiling, but that will not be the case tonight.
Nope, once they get hit.
We are here with the odd ones out. He's looking very good, very excited. It's his birthday today. Can you tell us what your birthday wish is?
Oh, then it wouldn't come true if I told you, wouldn't it?
Oh, he knows, he knows, he knows. So how do you plan on going out and smiting your opponent today?
Well, hopefully the birthday wish will help with the strategy. You know, obviously I'm just going to go in there with a bunch of energy, go in and to have a good time, and just get in there, get in close to him, and just have this raging bull energy to just knock him out.
You're gonna have a real party in there, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a knockout at the party.
That's fantastic. All right, man. Good luck. We'll see you soon.
You heard it, folks. A KO party is abound. He's an animator, but I don't think he's going to animate those fists. He's going to throw them IRL, Sensei.
100%. 100%.
Watch the birthday hat as he walks in. Listen, the man doesn't have 17 million subscribers for no reason. This crowd is about to let us hear it.
He did say raging bull energy, and I'm excited to see that.
He is living it up. You see a little bit of a Conor McGregor Billy strut.
Yeah, and he said he's going to have that raging bull. So, like with Ryan, I thought he wasn't looking ready, and then he came out and had absolute intensity and had heart. So we shall see which guy brings out the intensity and brings the fight.
Charlie, when you're looking at these two standing in the ring now, I'm taking a look over at Alex. I did a thing, and you can see he's amped. He's ready to go.
Yep, he is. He actually just looks like a schoolyard bully right now. He's got the khakis on. He's ready to throw hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our next bout. 5 rounds, 2 minutes each in the cruiserweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. He stands 6'3" tall and weighs 186.6 pounds. He hails from Sydney, Australia. He's a YouTube personality and comedian. He's also the co-star of Boy Boy, created alongside Alexa Vulovic. He's the Thunder from Down Under. I did a thing! And his opponent, fighting in the blue corner. He stands 6'1" and weighs 185.6 pounds. From Chandler, Arizona. He's a cartoonist turned amateur boxer with a personal vendetta against the entire country of Australia. Along with his hit YouTube channel, he sold books, board games, and a mobile game. And it's also his birthday. Introducing to you, the Odd Ones Out!
You can see Odds One getting psyched in. But I'll tell you this is something we're not taking into account. That flight from Australia is a 32-hour flight.
Wow.
Now, I did a thing, Alex. He got here 2 weeks ahead of time, so I think he's well adjusted. Just keep an eye on that, as well as the fact that Odds One Out. No touch, by the way. We didn't get any kind of touch. Here we go. No touch of the gloves, and now we go. Round one.
He did wish him a happy birthday, though.
That is correct.
That jab is strong. He's coming right out.
He's trying to put him to bed right away.
He said,
right hand has landed.
There's no singing happy birthday before the good night. Look at the feints here.
Yes,
Oh,
Osman
right
out is a little square. He's a little square, and he's not moving.
Oh, goodness.
Again,
A lot of
please.
shots being landed.
It's his birthday. Oh, no.
Big left hook landed.
Look at this. The right hand from Odds One lands.
Wow.
And again, that jab is so ready to
Oh, that right hand.
Oh,
That hurt.
goodness, Odds One is hurt. Alex doesn't want to follow up.
Oh, what's
Referee
going on
says,
here?
let's go.
A lot of respect.
Alex, we got to close the show, he says.
Got to close it. That right hand landed.
Oh, James
flush.
takes another one on the head. The referee is not letting it happen. Alex is frustrated with the referee.
He is frustrated because
he doesn't want to go further with this, but he has to close the show. This is boxing. We have to leave it all in the ring. The referee is not going to step in until he sees what he needs to.
He's just going
he
for
is
it now.
tearing him apart right now. Again,
Still
motion
arguing
to
with the
referee.
ref. Another big
Jab
shot
right
landed.
hand.
That just speaks to the character of Alex. He does not want to hurt him.
I mean, there's absolutely no defense right here from Odds One. Big
Another right hand landed.
That's it, folks.
And then
that's
they called
all.
it. Wow.
Wow. Alex, I did a thing, and he's visibly frustrated.
Yes.
With the referee obviously doing his job, but Alex, just the character like you spoke to, didn't want to do more than he had to get that job done. Obviously a very big skill gap in this fight. You saw that because who knew that Alex was going to be so technical?
Right.
Who knew that he was going to have so much power behind that right hand?
So the thing I don't think anyone's going to believe is he's never fought. He's never fought before.
Ever.
Yeah. But he looks so natural out there. He's built to fight. You can look
And
at
he
him.
has the body for it.
The body,
Yeah.
the range, the discipline, the skill, the timing, the patience. 1 minute and 20 seconds is all it took.
Yeah, well, and it could have been stopped a little
It could have
too
been
early.
stopped.
I agree.
And also that right hand that shook him, he could have ended it right there.
Oh,
One or two more punches after that.
Yeah, there was almost a freeze in time on the face of Odds One Out. But man, what a victory for Alex. And I'll tell you this, he may have just been introduced to a new contender
Yes.
in the YouTube boxing scene.
I do hope he keeps up with it. I think he would be a real force.
I don't see how he couldn't. But we're going to go now to our official replay. Boom.
Finding that right hand.
On
Perfect
the chin.
timing.
And again,
Using
right
that
there.
jab to paw.
Boom.
Looking for the right time for that right hand. Beautiful.
Oh, down the pipe.
Oh, my God.
And again, it shocks you.
Oh, yeah.
It shocks
He
you.
probably forgot it was his birthday for a second.
Felt it right through his heels on that one.
He said, I'm how old? 13? What? And they're going to go ahead and take a look as our official decision is read off.
The referee has stopped the match at 1 minute 24 seconds in the first round. Here's your winner by TKO. I did a thing!
Alex, congratulations. Is there, what is going through your mind right now?
I think I'm just kind of shocked, really. I don't really think I understood what boxing actually was. And to get in the ring with someone and actually have them hit you in the face and hit them in the face is a terrifying thing to do.
Besides happy birthday, is there anything you want to say to your opponent?
He fought well, well, and good work for having the balls to get in the ring with me.
And so, we know you're Australian. It was a 32-hour flight to get here.
Yep.
How was the transition, training in Australia and then coming to fight in Florida?
It was good. Taking lots and lots of drugs really helps with the transition.
Fair enough. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm telling you, fellas, who expected this?
I did not expect this.
I'll tell you, I expected that from Alex. I'm not going to lie. The
So you
size
knew,
the
huh?
size of that guy
Yes.
is nutty. That is a scary man.
His frame, his ability, his poise in a 10,000 sold-out seat arena.
Yep.
Coming from Australia, Australia's favorite son, representing the country well.
Oh, he did the justice tonight, I'd say. I'm excited to see him continue. I want to see him fight someone else.
He's a contender.
Yeah.
He wasn't just throwing wild punches either. Send up his jab, looking for the right time to throw that right hand, and did it multiple times. I mean, to have the poise to be able to look at the ref, and not want to finish the fight, that thing could have ended right away.
He has a heart of gold. He wanted the fight to end the second he wobbled him. He was like, this is probably where it should stop before I kill this man.
Yeah, seriously.
So like I said, I don't know if we can get better, but we're going to get better.
That's what we thought, but then we
it
keep
just
getting
continues.
better and better and better.
Exactly, and like I said, folks, if you're watching at home, you're getting a real treat because we have so many more fights tonight. Again, thank you to Fansly, our official sponsor of the Creator Clash. Our next fight, I cannot wait to show you all because we have our first female content creator boxing match right here in the Yingling Center.
It's about damn time.
It is about damn time. So, as you both see, Charlie, talk to me about these two creators, Justin Minks and Yodeling Haley.
Well, I think Minx is going to come out here with legitimate psychopath energy. She is an absolute wild card, and anything could happen. She could start throwing kicks for all we know. It could just get wild.
Sensei, I'm looking at the weight difference here. I know it's going to have an effect. Talk to me about what you're seeing.
Yeah, I know that Yodeling Haley didn't have a lot of time to prepare, right? And you're talking about how Minx is going to come out with that intensity. We might see like the dad and Matt with the first fight, but we don't know. Yodeling Haley said she wants to continue to fight, that she likes boxing. So I don't really know what to expect. Again, these personalities and their characters, I don't really know them. So I do not know, and I'm excited to see how this is going to turn out.
It's going to come down to whoever's hungriest for this one.
And speaking of hungry, look at the smile on that face. Yodeling Haley, again, you can tell the excitement is there. The right hands are there.
I know.
Weaving in the pocket is there. Look at the roll.
She said she hasn't been training for a long time. But
now look at this. And last night at our official weigh-ins, again, the smile, the walk. You can tell both of these women are not only excited to be here, but excited to put on a show. Look at how both are in boxing shape.
We are here with Yodeling Haley. Now, Haley, I looked a lot at some of your training, a lot of your tape, and you were very discreet about it. A lot of people didn't get to see a lot of what you were working with. They didn't even notice, in fact, that you worked so hard that there were no punches left to roll with. What would you say so about that?
I would say I did that so, there's no expectations, and I just wanted to keep it a secret, and just what I do out there is everything that everyone gets. I don't know.
So you would say that you were very focused. Would you say so?
I would say so.
That's fantastic. Good luck, Haley.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
And folks, you hear it. Girls run the world, and they're gonna run it in this boxing match. Again, the first official content creator female boxing match. This crowd is about to come alive. Watch this.
She might be sandbagging a little bit. I don't know.
A little hustling going
Watching
on
that,
there.
absolutely. I'll tell you something. This is very similar to an old Mike Tyson walkout with the foghorn in the background.
Yes.
As he walked to the ring to devastate.
Yeah, this is just kind of scary.
I think we've been duped.
The smile is...
I think we've been duped.
I know, I know.
This is not what we thought, folks.
Sounded like Davy Jones was
Haley,
coming.
I'm telling you.
She's laughing and smiling, but I think she really looks forward to fighting.
Absolutely, yes. This isn't a, I'm happy to be here smile. This is a, oh, you're going to see.
I mean, if you're hiding your footage, I think you're doing it because you think you have something.
Absolutely.
I would think so, yeah.
Absolutely, I agree. But she's not the only one in this fight. We have the Oiris Lass herself, the last kicker, the Gaelic Goblin, Justa Minx, is absolutely devastating with those shots. Let's see her.
Hey, it's me, Justa Minx. You know, I got invited to a boxing match. That is definitely something that no one expected, considering how out of shape I was. I wouldn't even say I am anymore because, you know, I've been training for a while. And for some reason, people didn't seem to believe me. This is a real thing. I've signed up for an actual boxing tournament and I've never boxed in my life. We just had boxing matches. And now I'm fighting Haley, a TikToker, who's a dancer, so definitely has more cardio than me. You know, it's insane. Well, I'm actually enjoying it now. But I also will say I have been very more confident in myself since the boxing game. I've been training for a good while now, but I'm very, very excited.
We're here with the Fighting Irish herself, Justa Minx. Minx, how do you feel?
I feel fantastic. I need to pee, but I'm going to hold it in because I feel like that adds more adrenaline. Adrenaline. I said that.
Adrenaline.
I said that.
You're looking like a gladiator. Have you ever been told that?
Never in my life. Usually I get called I look like an alcoholic a lot. It's really...
Well,
Today I look like a gladiator. I'm taking that and I'm running with it.
that's right, a vengeful gladiator.
Vengeful. Ooh,
That's right.
vengeful. Sounds sexy.
Minx, you're about to fight.
I am about to fight. I am.
You
I
are?
am. I'm about to fight. I'm about to kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go out there and kick some ass.
Okay. Let's go.
And here we go, guys. Justa Minx. I have to say this. Not only am I excited for the first female boxing match in the creator space, but Justa Minx being on the card gives me a chance to do my Oiris accent, mate.
Oh, there you go. Good
That's
excuse
right.
to use it.
Yes.
He's doing a walkout. Let's take a listen, boys. I'll tell you something, fellas. The roof just came off the Yingling Center. Justa Minx has the crowd behind her.
Oh,
I just got goosebumps.
That was
The
intense.
ground is shaking right now.
That was intense.
And if you thought that was intense, it's about to get even more intense because the crowd is into this on every side of the arena. The voices are deafening, but what's more deafening, gentlemen, is when you look into both corners right now and you see that realization coming across the faces of both Yodeling Haley and Justa Minx.
It's time for the next match. 5 minutes, 2 rounds each in the junior middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting in the red corner. She stands 5 foot 8 inches tall and weighs 147.6 pounds. From Huntsville, Alabama. She first went viral in 2019 with a video of her dancing to Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal. Since then, she's earned over 3.5 million followers who tune in for her dance and comedy videos. Introducing Yodeling Haley. And her opponent, fighting in the blue corner. She stands 5 foot 9 inches tall and weighs 155.4 pounds, all the way from Leinster, Ireland. She's a Twitch streamer known for her loud mouth and wild antics on stream. She's very eager to start boxing, and her dad says he will disown her if she gets knocked out. Introducing Justa Minx.
I'll tell you something, boys, this crowd is in favor of one fighter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
But
this is all Minx right now.
this is a pro-Minx crowd, but the good thing about boxing is the crowd doesn't decide who wins this fight.
It does not.
I'm so excited, fellas. I'm telling you something. This is historic, what we're getting right now. This is historic.
Haley seemed to have flipped the switch.
Yeah.
She looks to have flipped the switch.
No
She
more
was
smiles
smiling.
on the face of
Nope.
Yodeling Haley. Round 1 of your first official content creator female boxing match starts right now.
Here we go. Oh,
going
right out.
boys.
Listen.
Oh, my Lord.
A war, just trading.
And look at this.
Oh, Haley took a right hand, solid.
Big right hand. We're gonna call a slip.
That's a slip.
It's a
She
slip.
came right
Oh
back
my
up.
God.
She
was
stepped
ready
right
to go
back up.
again. Ready to go again. Oh, my Lord.
Trying to close this out in a hurry.
Quickly, both ladies.
Haley is not messing around.
hand, Haley.
Right hand landed.
Minx throws a big right hand of her own.
Yes, Minx
the pressure
stronger.
forward.
She seems to be the stronger fighter.
That weight is coming into
That
play
weight
here
is-
now. Haley trying to work in behind her jab. A little bit reachy behind the jab, and she's getting
Yep.
caught. Minx is working the jab. Right
Minx,
hand.
but there's a mean
Made
bug
a
in her
big one
face.
there.
Again, feints in with the...
Oh,
and Haley
turned
check
her
left
head
hook
on
over
that
the
one.
top.
Yep.
Right hand. Haley is wearing some redness on her nose and cheeks as well. Minx is hitting her with big power jabs.
Haley's coming in with that jab with her hand down and her chin up.
Big
Ooh,
right hand,
big
Haley.
right hand landed.
Minx answers. Big jab.
Big jab.
Minx is landing bombs. And Haley just wearing it and coming forward. Another right hand. Big swing. Turn
Big swing
around,
in the
and
middle.
Minx does the dance.
Oh, but she
Little
caught the right hand, took advantage of that.
You know what it
Minx has got
seems
a
like
chin.
right now, Sensei? Haley doesn't have any effect when she's landing on Minx, and Minx is wearing it and coming forward with
Yes,
power
yes.
shots. Because Haley's trying. But look at the damage on Haley's face. Big right hand again,
big,
Minx.
Big punch.
Big
Oh,
right hand,
big
Minx.
right hand.
Another one.
Big right hand.
Haley with answers with
she's
her
coming
own.
back. Oh, hard, man.
Big
right hand. She's not seeing that right hand. Oh, right hook. She tried to turn it.
And look at
Wobbly legs from
All
Haley.
right, now
Wobbly
we're setting
Haley.
in 11 seconds.
Another
Oh,
right hand landed.
But Minx is taking some
That
deep
front hand
breaths.
is low, and Minx is using her reach and finding that right hand.
Clubbing
Timing her
right
coming in.
hands.
Timing her coming in. Incredible first round.
Whoa! First round, guys.
Oh,
And it's just
man.
one. And it's just one.
It's just one.
And you can see the fatigue is starting already to set in. But again, heart is taking over. Let's look at a little bit of the highlights from last round. Haley trying to jab in. Nice right
right on
hand.
the
But again,
chin.
Minx just wears it. Wears it.
It
Just
really looks
ate it.
like Haley's putting a lot more into the punches, but just Minx has just a bigger presence
Nice
in the ring.
jab.
That weight is
Yeah.
playing a factor
You
here.
keep that chin up, like we're seeing from Minx. She's landing big power shots, but if that chin stays up for the entirety of the fight, you're going to start to see, as fatigue sets in, that chin get tested more and more and more. You want to see both ladies here try to at least implore some protection, but
Yes.
I don't think we're going to get that here in round 2.
Minx has got Haley's timing, and Haley's trying to step in behind her jab.
Yep.
But Minx is just timing her coming in, and she's colliding into that right hand.
And here we go again. Minx on the front foot.
Yes, coming forward.
Jab. And again, Haley is trying to work behind that jab.
She is. She's got
Big
to drop
right
her
hand
chin.
behind. That chin does need to go down, but again, nice right hand. Big hook right hand from Minx.
Oh, man,
You
right
see the
hooks.
effect that the shots that Minx are landing are having.
The heavier.
Again,
big
jab, snaps the head
She's
back.
just coming forward. She keeps stepping, shuffling. She's doing the same type of
Same
footwork, the
entrance
step
every
shuffle
single
every
time.
time. And Minx is just timing that every time.
Lead left hook. She's looking to go left hook, right hand behind.
Ooh,
this.
right
That was
hand
a big
landed.
shot. That was a nice shot from Haley as well. Right hand to the body, then goes upstairs.
Minx is standing still. I wonder if fatigue's going to play.
Again, right
is
hand
gonna
Haley.
matter here. Minx's hands are really low.
Yeah.
Her shoulders might be just dead right now.
Yep. But Haley, look at this pace that Yodeling Haley is putting on Minx.
Yes. Minx's hands are low. Her arms are dead right now. You can tell. A lot of fatigue.
Now Minx comes back, big shots. Right hand, left hand, right.
Haley's got to move.
Big
She's
right
taking
hand.
a big right hand.
Oh, she's taking bombs right now.
Minx has her in the corner. Haley tries to struggle to get out.
Bloodied up. Haley's got to move. She's got to move.
And these
Use her
short right
footwork.
hands are landing. Big hooks.
Oh, she's running out of gas, though.
Yes.
She's getting gas.
Now Haley comes forward. But Minx as well.
Her tank is gone.
Both ladies trying a war of attrition.
Oh, Haley's just running right into those shots.
Just running directly into range. And Minx is recognizing it and throwing.
Yes.
Boom, big jab once again.
Oh, wobbly
Huge
legs.
right hand. My
She's
goodness.
finding a home
and
for that.
again, Haley, what kind of chin?
Huge. Jesus Christ.
She's doing the same thing. She's seeing the same thing
over.
over and over again. Haley just stepping shuffle. She's stepping.
Again, another right hand behind it goes Minx, and there is the round.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
How many strikes were thrown there? 200? Like,
The
my
pace
Lord.
is ridiculous here. And Haley on the front foot. Haley on the front foot is bringing the fight, but again, you're seeing the differences in who's landing with bigger, not only bigger damage, but continuously.
Haley just has to stick and move because Minx has got nothing left. Her hands are by her side, and then Haley comes in, and then she's just swinging because she's got nothing. And it's not just one shot.
Different
just single
entrance,
shots.
different entrance.
Yes.
It can't just be the jab, straight line jab all the way in because Minx is timing her. The big overhand has caught her multiple times. As you can see, she's busted open right now. But again, where do you
Just gotta
guys
dance. Use that footwork.
I know.
Stay on the outside. Lateral movement.
And we have a close fight in terms of landing, but look at the disparity in landing.
Yes.
The jabs that Yodeling Haley's landing versus the power shots of just a Minx. A very big disparity, guys.
And Minx is going to be dangerous early in the round. Haley has got to find a way to get her later in the round, which is going to be more fatigue.
I 100% agree. Here's round number 3.
Minx
Big
going
jab.
right into it, though. Surge of energy.
Right hand from Haley.
Big
Just
right.
missing the straight right hand is Haley. Lands a nice 2 there. Again, Minx.
Minx has got this is the early in the round, so she's got a surge of energy.
She
We'll
has
see
to
how long
score
it
here,
lasts.
yes. Oh, she tries to slip off, pull 2, but it wasn't quite as technical as you want to see.
You can see the weight on those punches just really affecting Haley.
And again,
here we go. Minx is a little gas.
Yep.
Yep. Can Haley? Does
Look at
Haley have
Haley
the
start
tank
to
to
take
turn
over
up?
the pace of this fight.
Oh, my
And
God.
now look at Yodeling Haley
She
coming
senses
forward.
it. She senses it.
And again,
senses it.
right hand lefts again. Now Minx tries to battle back. Big jab from Minx. Stumbles Haley back. Another one.
She's just having a hard time getting her hands up right now.
The fatigue is
setting in.
Absolutely setting in for Minx. Haley shakes her head and says, bring it on.
They are here to
Give
fight.
me more. Oh, big right hand lands on the neck there from Minx.
Yes.
Slips out of the way, but still,
Minx
oh,
in
took
trouble.
right hand.
The fatigue is
Great
connected.
right
The big
hand.
one.
Haley coming forward.
Haley's got to turn it up. She's got it. Yeah, she's trying to clinch. She's trying to clinch. Haley's got to go. Haley's got to
May have
go.
punched herself out here, Sensei. You see her bend over at the waist.
She's confused. She's confused. Haley's got to go.
Big jab.
She let Minx
right
off the
hand.
hook.
Now
She
Minx
left
comes
Minx-
forward.
Oh! Big right hand.
Huge right hand, Minx.
Back, but she's right back.
But Haley's back in it. I mean, we are centimeters away from someone going down here.
Oh! Big right hand.
Huge right hand, Yodeling Haley.
She's loaded it from her hip.
Oh, my Lord. Back and forth we go.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my
10 seconds. Big jab, Minx. Another one. Right hand.
Last 10 seconds.
Oh, my God. What a
another jab to end the round.
The weight and the
Wow.
Oh.
I'll tell you something. Right away, Yodeling Haley needed a round to come back. And that one was it.
Yep.
The tide of this fight has shifted.
You could hear her corner going wild when Minx went down to catch her breath.
Yes.
She needed to push that
There was some
advantage.
confusion. I don't know if thought it was a break or maybe in the action.
Sometimes when we see these fighters get their first instance of blood, get that first taste of
that right
a
hand.
successful right hand like that one, sometimes it is a little bit of a shock. And Yodeling Haley took that shock and turned it into offense in our last round. And again, Minx came
fatigued,
back.
but she has enough power.
Yes.
To keep Haley
Single
off
shots
of her.
can do something like that as we see a big left hook to the chin. Yeesh. This is going to be an important round right here. I want to see where you guys have this going into round 4. It's a close fight. I think it could go either way.
I can't even to think about it. I've been so focused and so I don't even know who's winning.
I think Yodeling Haley has turned the tide of this fight.
Yes.
And we're going to see if Justin Minx maybe took a round off here.
Here we go.
And let's see if she can come back in round number 4.
I think her corner is holding her. She's tired.
Yeah, right now. Oh,
nice jab, Minx again.
She's got to move her feet. She's got to move her feet.
You can see Haley getting frustrated by that big-time land
Yes.
as she continues to see from Minx. But again, adjust that entry instead of coming
I
straight
know, it's
in.
the same
because,
entry.
Because watch Minx start to time it, but look,
there
Haley's
he's
on the
going for
ropes.
it. A big
Haley's
flurry.
going where she needs her. Nice 2 jabs there from Minx. The right hand behind it. Now she's walking down Haley.
yes.
Hooks. Left hook, right hook.
Minx is
that
big.
big
Minx is
right
just
hand.
pushing is big.
She's wobbled left hand. Haley tries to turn. It's over. It's
they
over.
stopped it.
Wow.
They stopped
That's
it.
a Minx
Wow.
with the victory.
Wow.
This crowd is going wild. Oh my goodness. TKO stoppage in the 4th round for Justin Minx. She put that Irish fighting spirit to work and absolutely came forward with backhands, forehands.
She was just throwing her hand anywhere
Whatever was
she
in
could.
the arsenal. Wow.
Because she was leaning forward, and she was falling into her shots, and they were landing and goes so much heavier.
Wow.
What a fight.
The crowd goes wild.
What do you think about the stoppage? Do you think it might have been too early or reasonable? She did take a lot of shots.
The referee in between rounds did visit with Yodeling Haley just to see what the corner was thinking heading into number 4.
There's no standing 8 counts. That's the tricky part
Correct.
of it.
And we could have maybe seen a standing 8. Again,
Right.
What I think the referee saw there at the end was Yodeling Haley turn just a bit. The right hand turned her and she kind of turned her back just a bit. And then the left hook followed.
Yes.
The referee said, I've seen enough.
Correct.
We're going to stop it here. You could argue, yes, that Yodeling Haley deserved the standing 8, but I'll tell you something right now. The crowd is standing for an effort that she put on. The pace, the pressure, the comeback in the 3rd round. This was what a way to start our female fighting.
What a war.
The referee has stopped the match with 50 seconds left in round 4. Here's your winner by TKO, Justa Minx.
Congratulations. Minx, congratulations. You were saying before that your dad said he would disown you if you got knocked out. What would you like to say to him now?
Well, look at that, Dad. I'm coming back to Ireland.
Now, your opponent put up a hell of a fight. There was moments where it really could have gone either way. What do you think gave you the edge?
She's always terrified me since the start. She's a little mystery. Shows why. She was absolutely terrifying. But honestly, I think it was the laxatives that I had beforehand. I was like, I want to get over because I was about to shit myself, you know, for the win. I want to thank my dad, my mom, my crew over there, my cats. I can't even think right now, man. Can't fucking think.
Well, one last question. Are we going to see you box again?
Oh, I'd love to box again. Anywhere. Someone get me as an undercard. I'll trade more. I won't take that many hits.
Well, Minx, congratulations.
What a fight, guys.
Incredible.
You want to talk about a fight to open up female content creator boxing? I don't think you're going to find one better than this
that
one. Look
right
at these
hand.
shots.
The power from Minx was just on a different level. And like you said, Sensei, the fact that Haley kept moving into the punches just made him that much stronger.
When you cause a collision, she was colliding into those shots, and that usually causes a lot more damage, can double the damage, because she wasn't moving away from it.
I definitely feel Haley was the more technical fighter throughout most of the fight, but it just didn't matter when it came to power.
Unbelievable fight from both these ladies.
A lot of dog in their fight style.
I cannot tell you guys how important that fight just was for content creator boxing. Unbelievable stuff. And again, for Justin Minx, she said it in the ring. She wants to do this again.
Yes.
So the people that are out there, the Irish Lass Kicker is waiting in wait. All right, folks, and of course, why we are here, Creator Clash. This is a charity event, and let me tell you a little bit about the Alzheimer's Association. It's a global organization working to advance care, support, and research across the world. From face-to-face support to online education programs and promising worldwide research incentives, all money raised will be used to provide care and support to all those facing Alzheimer's and drive research toward treatment, preventing, and ultimately a cure. A portion of the money raised today will go towards supporting the Alzheimer's Association's Longest Day program.
The longest day is the day with the most light, the summer solstice. On June 21st, help us stand up to the darkness of Alzheimer's by raising funds for the care, support, and research efforts of the Alzheimer's Association. It's easy. Pick any activity you enjoy and turn it into a fundraiser to fight Alzheimer's. From bowling to basketball and card games to crafts, any activity can be part of the longest day. Your family, friends, colleagues, and the Alzheimer's Association are here to support you along the way. Together, we can get closer to our ultimate goal, the first survivor of Alzheimer's. The day with the most light is the day we fight. Start now. Select your activity at alz.org/thelongestday.
Fellas, wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. I cannot believe the amount of excitement, the amount of damage being dealt in these fights. And again, folks at home, you're not going to see a better debut for female content creation boxing. Charlie, just the energy off that fight, the crowd, it felt like the ground was going to erupt.
Oh, I thought it was an actual earthquake for a minute. When Minx came out, the crowd just went wild. I'm pretty sure everyone was out of their seats. And she put on an incredible show. She ate a ton of punches, but was delivering some actual meat out there, and that ultimately sealed it.
The meat delivery was special made for Yodeling Haley. But Sensei, talk to me about a little bit of the technique that went into Justin Minx getting this victory.
Yeah, she was bigger, and Haley wasn't able to figure out her timing and to make Minx miss. She couldn't make her miss, and she was running into those shots. If she was falling away from the shots at times, turning her head or falling away, it would have been a better time in there and having a chance. But she was technically pretty good. Her footwork was solid. She had, that she was bladed, right behind the jab and bladed. I wish I saw that fight go a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Right. I thought Haley was doing better as the rounds, but she did take a lot of damage there.
Yeah.
But again, Haley's so unassuming. We didn't know what we was going to get from her. Definitely sandbagged because she got some game. She got some game there.
She absolutely did. But moving on from that fight again, we keep saying it, guys. But I don't know if we can get any better. But then we have Hundara Muscle Party. You want to talk about muscles on muscles, Charlie? This guy looked like he eats protein for every meal of the day.
I mean, just look at this picture right now. He is just a scary guy. That looks like a guy that would beat you up and take your lunch money.
But not only that, he's fighting AB from the H3 podcast. Listen, we know H3, they do it big over there. This guy is not any stranger to the big lights, to the big scene.
And he's not a small guy either. I met him last night. He is a pretty big boy, and I do think it's going to be a competitive match.
Well, speaking of big boys, Hundar warming up right now. I mean, look at that face.
Oh.
Look at those muscles. I'm watch out. I don't want to get hit by those shots. Jesus.
Here we go.
I was
super stoked when I heard that I was fighting AB from the H3H3 podcast. Unsurprisingly, most YouTubers are not necessarily interested in being punched in the face. When I started, it was pretty bad. The transition from weightlifting to boxing, when you're just like kneeling in a pool of your own sweat, you're like, oh, this is what it's actually like. I'll tell you, you may think you're in shape, but once you start boxing conditioning, it's just like all of your preconceptions go out of the window. Like, oh, maybe I actually wasn't in shape.
Oh my god.
I know AB is training hard. I'm training hard. The best way I can show respect to AB, to my coaches, to the time I put in here is just to bring my A game, put on a really entertaining fight. Despite the fact that I like him, I'm just going to do my best to win the fight and be a good competitor for him. It's just you. It's just you versus another person trying to hurt you, and it's just your willpower versus theirs and the preparation you've done versus the preparation they've done, and that's it.
We are here with the muscle party himself, Hundar. He very clearly did not have to try hard to add on some muscle for this event. A lot of his training consisted of technique and learning how to box. Is that right?
I had to lose like 20 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
AB started off as a light guy, and I think I was like 205, so I had to drop down to 186 to fight him. So lost a lot of muscle.
Lost a lot of muscle.
Yeah, I mean visually. You know.
But it's all there. You still have the muscle memory.
Yeah, that's right. And I gained some speed, some accuracy. It's pretty good. So.
There you go. Incredible, incredible. He's going to go out there and he's going to do some work today. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It's hard to talk with a mouth guard in. Anybody else complain about that?
No, most people actually take it out.
I can't. It's stuck in my mouth. And they tied the gloves to my hands. Help!
Okay, we're going to go ahead and send you out there.
Guys, it's all smiles right now from Hundar. I'm liking the cape/jersey. He's kind of looking like a badass Cape Crusader. But I'm going to tell you something. Those muscles do not lie. He's been working hard for this fight. And again, you heard him say he had to drop 20 pounds.
Yeah, that's not easy at all. And you're right, he is looking like a character out of the DC universe right now.
What did I just say, fellas? The look quickly changed. A lot of smiles, and I don't know how to get these gloves off. That man didn't want to take those gloves off. He's in this moment. And I'm telling you something, there's a little bit of venom behind this fight.
Yeah, he's coming in here with an attitude, it looks like,
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely.
He went from all smiles to, like, all business real quick. That song came on and a flip switched in his head, just like a Winter Soldier episode.
And I'm telling you something, Sensei, that cape is nice. It looks cool,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I can tell there was a lot of effort put into it. But wait till that cape comes off. And wait till what's underneath. Shred City. I might venture
20
to say
pounds, he said. He lost 20
pounds. And again, can affect you as a fighter.
Correct.
Depending on, and we know these fighters have all taken the time, the dedication to do this properly. But coming down 20 pounds is never easy.
Correct.
And folks, you see AB, the crowd behind him, those punches with fury. He is a member of the H3 podcast, but tonight he is the star killer.